right, people, I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I am Tommy Scoville.
And this is Bait and Switch.
What?
A little bait and switch? Here's the truth of it. Who doesn't love a good bait and switch?
You're lying to me again, man.
No, look, here's the deal. I thought that would sound funny. Look what we got. We got a couple. We're not sure which to do. We probably do both. On this side, we got Mrs. Klein's hot dill pickles. And Tommy's got
Apparently Miss Klein is in the house. I have chilitos.
chilitos. Now, these were
Small chilies.
courtesy of Ray
Surprised
Ray.
you didn't know that. Yeah, this came from Ray Ray. The day that we infected Ray Ray with the same kind of foulness that we drank. Well, minus the 3 weeks in the sun, but the same premise.
Did it look different, the color-wise? Was it a little less putrid looking?
So here's the deal. On the one that I did with Ray Ray, we took the top off.
All the way off.
Yeah, so the smell was the same. Pretty close. I mean, if it... Yeah, he stuck his finger in it and tasted it and almost killed him. Like, he just went...
Is that all he did? I think that's all he did.
Yeah, that was it. And then why would anyone do anything else?
And why would you?
Right? It was your fault.
Indeed.
So is these things going to burn me? Is that why you said bait and switch?
No, because I have a pepper here that I want to show you. No, I don't know. I'm just joking about the bait and switch. It was just a joke, man.
It's not very
Settle
funny.
down.
It's not very
He's
funny.
acting like a guy who's been burned by me before or something.
Everybody that's ever sat in a chair next to you has been lied to. Just keep that right.
No, hang on. That is not a fair assessment. Everybody that sat next to me maybe has gotten their burn on. But you're
You're
saying that every single person I've sat with in a video I've lied to.
That's exactly what I said. Verbatim, word for word. That's my get down. I'll stick with that. Drop the mic. That's what happened. You gonna tell me it's not?
Yeah, I don't think I lied to them. I took
all right,
away the
so
video.
Yeah, right. It wasn't lies. It was just.
It's a
You know.
Blues Brothers. Some great Blues Brothers reference.
So this here's a little pepper.
So,
This is about the size of the thing that he sat on top of me and forced me to eat when I was 4 years old. Still
I don't
traumatized.
sit on top of you and force you to eat it.
You held me down and forced me to eat it. Whether you sat on me or not is a different question. But so these apparently aren't hot.
Apparently. All right.
So apparently,
have you guys ever seen the Apparently
they've
Kid?
seen the apparently.
The Apparently Kid video? If you haven't, you'll laugh your skull off. And here's the problem with that.
If you watch it,
Oh, it's just too funny.
then apparently every time you do a video from that point on, when you say apparently, everybody thinks.
Every time he says apparently, I start to giggle. But
And
anyway.
sadly, it's been a part of my vocabulary for a long time. Apparently, I
You
say
were
it
the
a lot more.
apparently you were the Apparently Kid before the Apparently Kid was a kid. By the way, the Apparently Kid has a YouTube channel. You can guess the name yourself. Anyway.
Apparently, that kid just brought out and made everybody notice how often I say that word. It's
These
kind of
aren't
you
just
saying it
Cholitos,
right.
by the way. Let's be full about this. These are Cholitos and pronounce that. And
What the hell did you shave with today, man?
a brick.
Seriously.
No,
Look at this.
I know. I use my straight. I'm getting back into the straight razor.
You look like you got your butt kicked. Let me see the other side.
I'm good on this side.
You're bad at this. Now you got to sit like Adam Sandler for the whole video.
No, listen to this. I gotta tell you something.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I sure do.
Cat's missing an earlobe.
Yeah, do you guys know that? He's missing like big chunk of his earlobe. So if you ever see pictures of Adam Sandler,
Forget pictures. Every movie you've ever seen.
you won't see. You only from one side.
I just ruined Adam Sandler films for you because you're going to be waiting for him to turn and he doesn't. At all times, he's like this. Like this is the whole film. He's never going to do that number.
But anyway, it's Encarditos.
It's easy for you to say.
So we'll have this one first. And you know what? Considering he only shoots on one side, you know what astonishing is? He's able to complete a movie and somehow not make that obvious.
That was pretty obvious to me.
Here's the Cholitos. I'm Johnny Scoville. That's my
I'm,
brother. This is Chase.
The victim. To be really honest, those are lovely.
Aren't they? But I will tell you this: if you don't like it hot at all, those
You're
not-
going to hate these.
those
They
not
got
ta-
some stank on
They're
them.
going to taste like autopsy berries.
What?
Nothing. I like them. So on this side here, we got our hot dill pickles.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you, man.
Those are pretty tasty.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give them?
He was
Yeah.
for me. I'll tell you what. For a non-chili, it's going to be a 5.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely hotter than a pepperoncini by about 5.
Most assuredly. But you knew that.
But they're tasty as hell.
They are very tasty. So here's Mrs. Klein's hot dill pickle.
Looks a little like Mr. Hanky. I'm not going to lie to you on that.
It does look like Mr. Hanky. Ooh, that one.
Howdy ho!
That just sailed over the head of so many people. But if it didn't sail over your head, you got it.
Then you're probably disgusting.
It's a decent pickle. A little bite to it.
Here's the deal. I don't know if the bite's from the pickle or it's from the chilito. That's the best tasting pickle I ever ate. Okay. And
Here's the deal with this. What I hate about pickles like this is when they taste, the texture of them is like you've been leaving them out in the sun next to that. It's just stormy camp for 3 weeks. It's soft and kind of gross. I hate that. Now these aren't crazy crisp, but they're pretty crisp.
they snap when you bite into them. And they got some stink.
There's a little bit.
Or it's the chilito, I don't know.
No. Besides a bite.
But anyway, you shake it. For a non-chili head, I don't think anyone's digging on these.
Here's the deal. If you had a picnic, right? You had a bunch of people out, and you laid out a bunch of dill pickles, and you didn't tell anybody about that,
That actually
you
would be
ain't
a really good
fooling
one.
anybody. You're not fooling anybody. There's no way they'd eat that and not say, hey, what'd you do?
And it's not so hot that it would be, like we say don't ever do that, you know, but you can do that.
Do that. You totally
Yeah,
do that.
absolutely.
In fact, that's a knee slapper. Do we have any like cookouts planned? Because that'd be a delightful trick to do.
It's actually got some stink. I've eaten peppers on your show that weren't this hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Big Al used to get really mad when I talk about his tolerance. He'd say, don't talk about my tolerance. Could be your tolerance is down.
I
I mean, honestly.
mean, I can see where you'd say that,
He did a little work today
but I ate 8 super hot when Alan was here.
with Al. I know, I saw that. You know what? With each one, I was like, oh no.
That didn't work out for me very well.
I knew you were going to cramp. I knew you were going to. Did the cramping start like before the video was even over?
No.
Because you ate some gnarly peppers. And several of them. Another chilito, people.
What it really came down to was I made an error. It was Alan, because Alan did this. And I really don't have a tolerance, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do this much, and I don't eat hot stuff, so maybe you could just do 2 to 1 for whatever I do. And he made it sound like he was going to get through half a pepper
And
and be
you're
like, yeah,
and
I'm
you're like,
done.
yeah, I can do that. And then he went like this. You took
Yeah.
that bait.
He threw the first 3 back like there was nothing. I'm like, oh, that's 6 peppers, man.
I watched it just going on, no.
Yeah, it was all
no.
Didn't work out for
So I
me.
was saying earlier, it does look like I shaved with a brick. But here's the deal. Michigan chili grower, Ryan Karcher, great guy, kind of a Renaissance dude, not going to lie to you. He makes a shave cream specifically for like straight razors. And let me tell you what's in it real quick, because this is hilarious.
I'm sorry, he makes a...
Just chill. You're not going to believe this stuff. Are you ready for this? It's made with...
You have a friend who makes shaving cream?
Right?
What are the odds of that?
Not very good. I mean, right? There it is. I mean, it's professional looking. Check it
I have
out.
a lot of friends. I don't have any that
Look at
make
this.
shaving cream.
Look at that. But listen to what's made of. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's made with grass-fed beef tallow.
You know what? If it's not grass-fed, I don't like my beef tallow any other way but grass-fed.
But think about that. Grass-fed beef tallow. It's got organic coconut oil and loads of glycerin. The blade just glides.
Once again, if my coconut oil is not organic,
I'm done.
I'm out.
But here's the deal. The blade glides. Because you know what happened this morning?
That didn't glide.
It didn't glide so well. There was no gliding happening. And here's the problem. I could sense it. You know what he says to me? What do you use for soap? I'm like, bar of soap. You're like, you idiot. Wrong.
Excuse me. Well, that was rude, wasn't it?
Right? Here's the thing about that. I think if anybody who shaves with a straight razor uses a... What do you look at that? Stop doing that to me. I'll start doing that to you.
Well, you got this. You mean your face? Honestly, just.
It's because you... Do you want me to go there? Do you want to know why my face looks like that? Because you've treated me like a punching bag for 20 minutes.
I knew it. Right, this crap was going to come out. This was like 4 weeks ago, dude.
Let it
You did that-
go.
Yeah, you did that because you can't shave. It's got nothing to do with me.
It's
For
not
the love
swollen,
of-
though, over shaving. Maybe it's still a little remnant from, you know...
I didn't draw blood. Like you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, is it 4?
Yeah, maybe you should use a safety razor.
Shut up,
You know
man.
what hat? Right? It's called Gillette.
No, tomorrow in the mail, I got some of this coming. So here's a video coming up. I'm going to shave my entire body with a straight razor.
On video?
No.
Let me do it.
Now,
I got a video for you.
here's
Let
the
me
deal.
shave you with a
I'm
straight
gonna-
razor.
you know, shaving your head with a straight razor is a very, very interesting.
Because you know what I would
proposition.
do?
On account of you can't see.
I would do it like corn pop. And what I mean by that is I would ding it on the sidewalk, and then I would leave it in a rain barrel to rust.
No, what you do? You do the barber shop to Scoville, where he goes like this in 2 seconds, and he's done. And there's like little. That's what you do. Well, if people that know, it's one of the. Would you say it's one of the best? It's got to be one of the greatest cartoons of all time. Would you agree with that?
He slaps his.
And lots of great eyebrow movement. Just a.
When he puts the fast drying. What is it about us that as soon as we start to film, the friggin' wind starts like a hurricane?
Good use of hurricane. Here's the thing, though. The day that we did the, that desert thing with the rotten fish, there was a little bit of wind at the very beginning, but when the bad stuff started, it's almost like the wind just said, we're going to give you a break so you can really hear the gross noises.
Every once in a while, if I blow my nose or whatever, I swear to you, I still get it.
I'm surprised you said that. And every once in a while, if I sniff in really, really hard, I get it, which tells me that somewhere in the recesses of my back here, there's a couple molecules of that dead fish going like this. We got a little more longer. We don't need to. Don't
Just
give up. Hang on.
For all that it's worth.
Don't let go. Yeah, I'm serious. Do you
I'm afeared that it's a barb of some kind. Like they're not holding on at all. It was just like that.
Boy, that would suck. I've noticed it more when I sniff in really hard.
How many days ago was that?
It was 2 days after my incident, which was on Thursday. So I think that was Saturday. What's today? Wednesday? Don't ask me that. It was several days ago. It was several days ago.
I shouldn't still be smelling it. Is the moral of the story.
Do you notice it more when you blow out or you sniff in real hard?
When I blow my nose, I blow out.
You know what you need to do? You need a navage, dude. You need to do that navage thing.
How many times do you think I've navaged since that episode?
Half a dozen?
About that, yeah.
Is there anything you could put in the navage to kind of give it a little bit of kick? Can you turbocharge that navage?
I suppose I could probably.
Maybe a
put in
bigger
some
battery.
Q4.
What if you had a bigger battery?
You think that going through faster would help? Like
Remember
just
this
use a
morning?
hose?
Well, here's what I'm thinking, and don't judge. Hear me out. Remember this morning we were looking for a motor?
Yes.
We saw that quarter horsepower.
Uh-huh.
It did 1,450 gallons per minute. You need it
Per hour.
per hour. Excuse me.
I don't think I need that much.
No, but can you imagine how fat it would navage your brain, dude? It would really do.
It would kill you is what it would do. That fine little membrane in the back, it would just blow that the hell
What
out.
fine little membrane are you talking about?
I'm not really sure there's one back there, but I'm going to assume that there is, and it would blow it right out.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe a quarter of a horsepower is too much.
I'm not
there were some-
trying to pick on you, but you got pretty damn soft with the regular navage. Now you want me to put a
There was just
half
whatever.
horse-
I just get soft.
It's on film if you'd like to go
There's
back
no
and watch.
soft to it. No, whatever.
Go back and watch.
There's no soft. Here's the thing. You didn't say that for a split second. You're gonna feel like your life is ending. Like that. You didn't say that to me.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Whatever. Where's that?
I'm pretty sure I said there's a split second where you feel like you're going to drown, and if you can just get through that. In fact, go back and watch the video.
Maybe you said that.
I did say that. And then, boy, did you just...
I have not
You're about
navaged
to
since
taste.
that fish thing.
You have
I
not?
need to.
Well, you're kind of...
I'm not. But I could be.
I'm just saying.
Movie references all over. I wonder who's missing them.
Or who's getting them might be the better
Have you ever? Yeah, really. Have you ever made a
Twice.
video where you didn't leave a movie reference?
I
I mean, we had cartoon references, movie references.
like to work in a little schoolhouse rock from time to time if I can.
The only reason I can do anything in life right now is because you know what? They did away with that.
Yes,
And I know everywhere. I remember. Were you singing that stuff in your SATs?
Oh,
I
sure.
remember sitting there singing those songs in my dome during the SATs.
Conjunction, junction,
What's your function?
And if you looked around, there was at least one other person in the back with their pen going.
Right?
And you know he was either doing that or Mother Necessity. He's trying to figure out who did the steam engine.
I'm Just a Bill is really a good one though.
That is my favorite.
It's a
Do you
great
know
one.
that one of my close friends, I've talked about her on here before, she was a working girl. Get mad.
You want one?
No, thanks. She had the little guy, the Bill.
No way.
In like a Smurf character, but he was the Bill. And it said Bill on him, like he had the little tag and
What do you
crap
think
on
I was
him.
going to say, Tony?
No, but you remember, he doesn't wear that button until after that, the
They give it
very
to him.
end.
Right.
Now you're all. He gets all excited.
Who didn't feel good for the Bill when he became a law?
I was pretty happy.
Come on, think of the road he went.
But
it
see, you
wasn't
know what
easy. He
happens?
fought tooth and nail,
Do you
everything
know-
against
Do
him.
you know why there's no Schoolhouse Rock? Because they decided that was a law was passed, and they decided that they were brainwashing us, and it was considered propaganda. So they didn't want us learning anything about civics because of
I got an
brainwashing.
idea.
I'm not going to talk politics on this show. I have a great idea.
Here, I got a good one.
Let's vomit. What do we got? There's something around here I can hurl. Grab that pen.
Listen, here's what I'm thinking. It's a good idea. You sing pretty good. You can blow a harmonica like a champ. I play guitar. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking
We're putting the band back together.
we're putting the band back together. We're going to call it Accidental Cross, and the whole first album is nothing but rock versions of all of the Schoolhouse Rock songs, but made of good music. But that's the lyrics of every one. I'm telling you, number one, people need to hear it. Number two, if you're going to brainwash people, let's do it with the right thing.
You know
I'm
what?
all about brainwashing if it's the right thing. You know that? Sorry.
You know the one, Energy? Energy? That was screaming for harmonica, and it didn't have any. Like, that was just...
That was heavy.
The Globe should have been blowing a harmonica the entire time. Because it's the
Right.
Globe singing.
Right?
Soulful.
It's painful.
Strong.
It's painful. You could, boy.
Really strong. Like, it actually made me want to save the earth for a few minutes. Every
If you
Saturday
don't know what we're talking about with Schoolhouse Rock,
Then
man,
you
I feel
probably
sorry
were
for you.
born, say, I don't know, in the 90s.
Here's the deal: if you weren't brainwashed by Schoolhouse Rock, you're being brainwashed by something else right now. It is what it is. Are you sure I can't? Are you sure I can't just?
Can't we just drink some? Get that paint. I'll vomit
Which
real
one?
quick.
Which one?
Oh no, that's Bondo.
Where's that turpentine you had? That'll be a good one.
You know what? I guarantee
I'll
you,
bet.
if you drink turpentine, they're going to demonetize the video.
You think so?
I think so.
I bet it would do away with that smell of fish when you blow your nose.
Reckon?
Almost killed him.
Yeah.
Here's the deal: the
Fish damn near
the barb thing. You had me a little on edge since you said the barb thing.
Yeah.
Because what if there's truth to that?
Well, then we're going to be smelling it a little bit longer. Like, probably until we do the next challenge. Has he told you
still
what the
can't-
next challenge is?
Do you want to tell him?
I don't know, man. It's pretty rugged.
Let's not.
All right, we will.
We'll do some good teaser pics as we get closer. See the size of that fly?
That wasn't a fly.
Look at that fly.
That was
compared to
not a
that one. What was it?
It was a bird.
No, but look at the size of that little guy compared to that monster that was just camping out by your phone.
That was a bird.
He was trying to. He was. If we didn't do something, he was going to lift your phone. He was a thief.
He
is what that
He
was.
absolutely could have flown away with it. It didn't look like a fly. It looked a lot like a bird.
He was here on a mission.
Yeah.
All right,
You hear
we're-
that noise? It's my toes.
All right, people. So we're going to wrap this thing up. Ray Ray, thank you for the good stuff here. And Mrs. Kleins, thanks for making a firm pickle.
A firm pickle. And
That's a bug-
the chilitos. I could see putting those on a sandwich.
I can't believe you said sandwich.
Dicing them
That's
up.
Danny in the office. Everything's a
Dicing them up.
sandwich. We always call it. Yeah, that would be good.
Sprinkle them about.
You know what? That soup that we got cooking right now, we cut up a few of those, put it in the soup. That would-
Mulligatawny.
Yeah, it would be a little mulligatawny. Look at this. Getting there. Flies just take. They have no concept of personal space. These flies. It's a lovely
Speaking
watch.
of which, you like that?
I really do.
This is a Devil Diver by Benris. This is the 666 Benris.
That's a
one.
cool watch.
Made in the 60s. It's a pretty cool watch.
What year?
I want to say it's a 64 or a 65. However, this one does not belong to me. I am just wearing
Why
this,
you?
but this is
How do you
not
feel?
my
How you
watch.
reckon your name got on there then?
Well, this watch actually belongs to Spanx Calhoun. So
there you go.
I don't feel bad wearing
This
my
is still
kid's
my
watch.
favorite. That's the most beautiful watch I think I ever saw, at least on my wrist. I've worn a bunch of watches in my
Geez,
time.
where did you get that?
I found it. I bought it at a pawn shop, actually. Got a good deal on it. All right. That was a gift from my baby brother. And what a gift it was. Honestly, it's gorgeous. Anyhow, we're
The
done.
watch too.
We're going to give you just 1 second to enjoy those wind chimes.
Can you
Take
name
it,
that
take it
song?
in. Take it in.
Enjoy. Can you name it?
Give me a second.
It's the outfit.
Josie's.
Yeah, it's not here
exactly.
now.
No, I got it.
Josie's on a vacation
listen-
far away.
You ever listen to the words of that song? You couldn't even make that song today because somebody would go after you for making a song like that. His girlfriend's gone and he's setting up the tryst. Simple as that. And he's just going to use her tonight.
But you know what? He's straight with her.
He is. He makes her walk out alone.
But he says, "I'm just wanting to use that tonight." He's not. It's not like, "Hey, let's get married," and then he kicks her out in the
That would
morning.
have been way worse, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
But he's kind of cold-hearted because it is that. Hey, catch that lights on the way out. Like he's not a.
Right.
He's not a gentleman. Don't blame me. It's the wind
Here's the thing.
chimes.
Say what you want. It worked, though.
It's a nice song. Say what you will. It's an excellent song.
All right.
Katrina and the Waves. They're a nice song too. Walking on Sunshine. Why don't you leave with that one instead?
That's a classic. Off the description
I'm
box.
walking on sunshine.
In the description box. And if you'd like to see us form a band and start making rock versions of all the songs from... will you stop that? All the songs from Schoolhouse Rock, let us know. We'll just call it Schoolhouse Rock and Roll. Anyway, in the description box, all the normal stuff right there is the pepper. If you do the pepper, you get on the boat. Listen, here's a really important channel.
If you do the pepper, then you get on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, did I say that?
They do.
You do, they do. They do. Like it or not.
Am I blue?
Anyway, this is a really important channel. It's saving lives. It really is. My hero. Right here are all the challenges I've ever done, including that stupid one we just did. All the stupid ones we've done are all right there. And right there is pepperology. So if you're new at this thing and you want to say, hey, there must be some videos for new people. Right here. Not over here.
Not so much young,
No, but here.
but you.
All right, people. Thank you for watching. I love you. I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Tommy. And I like at least some of you.
This is Chase the Heat.